just wanted to say this is the most beautiful and detailed description of Om that I've ever heard.
Maandukya.
It was so. This session brought me closer to recognize experientially how I am everything. The measurement, the deep sleep state is the measure. That was a very revealing point that shows how every vasana comes out of that and manifests this so-called waking dream and the sleep dream. Who is there to blame? It is all me. If I'm having an argument with my husband or some contractor or a relative, really just seeing them doing something bad or saying something bad is just my mind story. It is all me. It's my vasana being projected in that scenery. That scenery is me. The dream character is me. The dream world is me. The waking state is me. Where is the blame? Where is the judgment? Who is there to point out to it about anything? Where is the suffering? This is such a freedom and a knowledge point of relief that really removes all the baggage and just sets you totally free.
Perfect. Superb.
Thank you.
Maandukya Upanishad with Gaudapada Skarika. In this book, Gaudapada, in the 14th century, he gave a commentary on Maandukya Upanishad. And he has very beautifully explained that there are 3 kinds of suffering which get totally wiped just by the recognition through Maandukya. Yeah? So I'll explain in short. He says that there is a cessation of all miseries when you recognize this experientially. And he gave 3 kinds of miseries. He says this, the first misery or first suffering is because of believing I am this body. The second kind of suffering that arises because of the belief I am this body, I am suffering because of that other being. He is causing suffering to me, the body-mind. So first suffering is because of the body-mind belief. Second suffering is that other body-mind is causing suffering to this body-mind. Yeah, and the third is the suffering because of the projected waking world. Yeah, natural suffering. Right now, we are going through a pandemic. Yeah, all of us are going through that natural suffering. Those who are very attached to the belief of I am the body-mind, they pronounce the suffering in their minds for themselves. Yeah, so he said these are the 3 kinds of suffering, and the root of all 3 is the belief that I am the body-mind. So suffering of this body, suffering caused by other beings to this body, and suffering caused by this waking world to this body. Yeah. He says Maandukya does only one thing. It shifts the I from the wrong place. It is at the wrong place. The I is at I am the body-mind. It shifts the I from the subject to the witness of the subject. Yeah, to the awareness. When you start recognizing I am that awareness, the I shifts. when the I shifts, it doesn't bother you if there is pain in the body. The body is a physical organ and it will go through its deterioration, it will go through its sickness. The pain is going to naturally come. When the I has shifted, the attachment to the pain, or saying the pain is mine, the mineness of the pain breaks away, cuts off, because now you recognize I am the witness of the pain happening in the body. So you don't suffer anymore. And he explains this very much in detail. I just gave it to you in one sentence. He explains why you suffer. You suffer not because of the little pain that has happened, but because of the anxiety, restlessness, story creation. Oh, this has happened to me. Why has this happened to me? I hope this doesn't multiply. Oh, this, oh, that, blah, 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 blah. The stress and anxiety, that is the suffering. The pain is not so big as much as I extrapolate the suffering. Yeah. So your suffering is caused by your reaction to the pain. And then he goes one step deeper. Why do I react to the pain? Because I feel this is I. It is happening to me. The moment the I shifts from here and goes here to the witness, it does not happen to me. The I breaks off. I breaks off, the reaction breaks off. Reaction breaks off, the suffering breaks off. Yeah, so very beautifully it is described in the Karika. Yeah, it is your wrong position of the I that is the cause for your suffering. And he gives a very good example. Suppose in the dream there is a tiger chasing you. In the dream you're afraid of the tiger because you feel it is chasing me. You wake up from the dream and you're like, oh, there's no tiger. You brush it away. Yeah? It is not mine. Correct? You don't give it any more importance now. Yes. Same thing will happen for the waking state when you clearly see it as a dream. Yeah? You just brush away all the reactions that occur because of habit pattern and you say, oh, it's just a dream. That is why the enlightened one says, I am in pain, but I do not suffer. Yes, there is pain in the body, but I am not suffering. Why? Because he's not reacting and he's not multiplying that and he's not creating the whole anxious and depressive environment in his mind. He's relaxed, he's calm, he's quiet. There is pain, it is the body, it naturally heals, it will heal when it's time. Yeah, so he's the witness of the pain. Yeah. You are a Sangha. A Sangha naturally detached. Nothing sticks to you. It's a fake idea that I have made myself believe that this is I, this body mind, and it has attachments. That is why there is suffering. Yeah? So wake up and see. Pain appears and disappears, but you remain untouched. Reality is never affected by illusion. Reality cannot be affected by illusion. Yeah? Just like the snake cannot bite the rope. Yeah? The universe cannot affect the consciousness. The false cannot affect the real.
conditioning I had that, I'm jumping from witness to the pure consciousness. That is also just in the mind. It's not there.
Perfect. This is the realization, the true realization of Ajatavada, that there is really no shuttling. The shuttling is also a story.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like saying, I was not conscious. What do you mean? Who's knowing that I'm not conscious? Is it even possible to know I am not conscious? Yeah, because there is nothing like not consciousness. Doesn't exist. Yeah.
So I felt like Maandukya literally just like pushed me into like, "Arey, wake up! This is all false. Get up!" I'm just so, it's such a joy. And this is not like crazy happy party joy, but it's just a joy of, oh my God, there is nothing to worry about. There is just nothing is mine, and I'm so happy about it.
Yes, yes. This is that sense of relief that I talk about. The sense of relief that you get from the I crumbling away. The personal I just crumbles. Yes, the journey has just begun for that. Yeah. Let it completely crumble away. For you, homework is your key is to recognize that the journey of I crumbling has begun. How will I know that it is completely done? The I has completely crumbled away. When you just see this body mind as an empty shell. No I there. That is your clue. Okay? That's your thing to keep an eye on. Don't really jump ahead and say, oh, I've completed the journey. No, I've not completed the journey till the time I see the body mind simply as an empty shell. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Hi, Taji. If there's one word I can use to summarize the whole of the Maandukya Upanishad, I think it would be surrender. So that is the relinquishing of this sense of personhood, that individual I, to that universal I, by seeing that our lives are complete and utter fabrication.
Yes.
And in which we believe that there is an agency that occupies this sentient body mind that seems to awake in the morning and then sleep at night. And it would seem that that is an error of a large proportion, because there is no such agency. It is all a happening that seems to. So in other words, the waking, the dreaming, and the deep sleep could happen right here, right now, as opposed to the deep sleep or the dream state occurring when I'm in bed, for example.
Yes.
So that's what I think I have gleaned from these last three sessions on the Maandukya.
Beautiful.
That's it.
That's beautiful, Satya. When you recognize that, oh, I was in a wrong understanding, you experientially see it, that I am here, I am not here. Experientially, the I has shifted to the awareness. It's at the periphery rather than being at the center where this peephole called body mind is. When experientially the I has shifted, then you recognize, aha, that was a story. The entire lifetime was a story. Everything that followed in the waking state, the dream state, deep sleep state, all those were stories. There is only consciousness. There is only awareness. This is my truth. This is not a truth. This is an appearance. Right now there is an appearance of Ekta, the body mind, which is the teacher, and the students on the screen. This appearance will disappear. Again there will be a next. It will disappear. This is not reality. That which is constant through the disappearance and appearance, that space of awareness where now the I is situated, that is reality. That is who I am. So it's not even like a surrender that you go to a temple and surrender the I. That is one moment ka surrender. I call it fake surrender. It's not even real surrender. The real surrender happens here. Can be understood at this level, where the I, that fake belief in the I, now completely crumbles with all its conditioning, all its past belief, and you're ready to let the conditioning go. You're ready to let the old beliefs go. You're ready to let all the past so-called stories of attachment dissolve and see the truth. I am a Sangha, naturally detached. I cannot be attached. Space cannot be attached. Space cannot be enclosed. Space cannot be made mine or yours. Space of awareness is universal. It's infinite. That is what I am. My reality. When you see this and let all past seeds, now remember the measure is still going to continue. You have seen the truth that I am the witness. I am not the body mind, but the measure is going to continue its work. It is going to keep doing this. From the deep sleep state, it's going to bring things out and they're going to come into the waking state. That job is going to continue because it is programmed till the shelf life of this body. Now my job is to not get fooled by that repetitive conditioning coming my way. Do you see this? This is where most Ajatavadans' journey is right now. This is where you have reached. Now the measure comes this morning. Some old attachment. Tendency of the mind in the past was to say, my memory, my attachment, this happened to me. Whatever it was. And then you get lost in the story. Waking up. I am not this body mind. Waking up. I am this awareness. See the truth. That thought that came, the memory that arose, that also appears and disappears back into me. I, the space of awareness, remain intact. I am untouched by the memory. Similarly, a new conditioning. It's not a new conditioning. It's the old conditioning appearing in a new form. Again, with some rites, rituals, some practice. But you notice, I am the space of awareness. I, the space of awareness, don't need any rites, rituals, or practices. I am pure, untouched, unstained. Yeah? And if that conditioning drops, you let it drop. You don't hold on to conditioning now. This is the true meaning of surrender. Now, all these seeds are coming from the measure, but I do not give in to the old temptation because now I recognize clearly I am not this body mind only. So now the only job is remembrance. Remembering I am the space of awareness. Remembering. Yeah. Why remembering? Because that conditioning is the baby of the veiling power of Maya. Its job is to again hypnotize me. It veils my vision from the truth. That is why remembrance. Remembering to not get hypnotized. Remembering to stay as the consciousness, as the awareness. Clear? Yeah. That is the true meaning of surrender. Baki, all that going to your temple and surrendering to God is all fake. You have no idea what you're doing. Surrendering to a guru, surrendering to parents. You have no idea what you're doing. All fake. There is only one true meaning of surrender, and that is this. Where I recognize I'm not the personal I anymore. I have become very clear in my seeing of my true nature. I am the universal I. Yes, and I surrender. I let go of the old conditioning that belong to the personal I, because I am not that. Very clear? Yeah. The meaning of surrender is clear.